Assalamualaikum everyone. This is tutorial number 3, and in this tutorial we will make a simple program which can do simple mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Then I'll tell you about the modulo and the integer division. So first of all, I have this file open. I've made it and named it using .py extension. So we will make a program by assigning variables. So let's say we have a number 1 is, for suppose it's 90, and number 2 suppose it's 80. Begin with easy numbers. So what I have done here, have assigned two variables with an integer value, and you can see that I have written this in a special format. We say this is a camel casing. You can also write this as using underscore. Some people write it as using underscore. Some people use the camel casing. Anyone, both can be used, it doesn't affect, it's just a variable name. So I'm easier with camel casing. So to add numbers, let's say we assign a variable add, and we say that we have to add number 1 and number 2, and so we will print. We have to print add, we have to print the addition. So this will, if I save it and run it, it will give me the output of 170, that is over here. 180, 90 plus 80 is 170. So here is how we do simple addition problems in Python. So as you can guess, we do the same with the rest of them. Subtract, we say that it's number 1 minus number 2, number 1 minus number 2. We say print, we have to print subtract, which we have. I usually put spaces because it makes the code easier to read, and proper indentation is required for proper program running. So this will subtract and will give answer 170 and 10. Here is it. It is 170 and 10. So for multiplication, let's say we say it multiply, and we multiply number 1. For multiplication we use the static character, and number 2 we can print the multiply, and same with division. We say let's divide. We have number 1. For division we use this character, the simple divide character, number 2, and we say print divide. It's entirely up to you how you name numbers, variables, and usually you name it as you can read it easily, you know what it is. For example, if you are adding the masses of two bodies, you can name mass of one body, mass of second body. Therefore, you would know what the variable is about and what it's going to do. It's just a simple example. So this is all about addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. Here we have the output 170, it's the addition, 10 subtraction, multiplication, and then the division. And to move on, I will tell you about the modulo, which is actually the remainder. and the integer division, which just divides the number getting rid of the decimal points. Easy way to say it. So for the modulo, let's say we name it remainder. Let's say we divide the same numbers. I'll put an ending to show that it's a different concept. Remainder, let's say we divide number 1 by number 2, and we don't need the decimal part. For integer division, we use 2 division slashes, number 2, and let's see. We say print and remainder. We save it. Let's put all of this in the comment. We do not need this, so just to focus on the modulo and the integer division, I'll comment all of this. It will make it not run. And this is the remainder. What's the remainder? It's 1. So no, I'm sorry, I didn't have to do this. For remainder, we don't use this. We use modulo sign. I'm very sorry. I thought we were doing integer division. So it's for remainder. So for the integer division, let's say we have integer divide. We do what I did above. It does give us the same answer because it is a problem which gives when we divide 90 by 80, it's 80 into 1, and the remainder is not. Let's see. So we had to print remainder and we had to print. I got confused myself. One can easily get confused. So see, it's 10. We divide 90 by 80. 80 into 1 is 80. 90 minus 80 is 10. And so the above portion, the divisor, we got the answer that we got by dividing it was 1.125 in the next in the previous question, in the previous division. And now we got only 1 because we got rid of the decimal points. And for the modulo, the remainder, we got 10 because by dividing 90 by 80 we get 10 easily. So that's all for today, and see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching.